New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. My name is Muro. I am a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted to welcome you to morning prayer from Monday, December 8th, 2025. What a glorious day this is going to be, because each of us has this opportunity to make this day glorious. Remember that we have little control over what happens to us, but we have all the control in the world as to how we experience whatever it is that comes our way. So, and of course, we also have the opportunity to co-create our life. So there are things that happen to us that are things that are happening for us. There are things that are happening because we have specifically taken actions so that they can happen. We do this through our thoughts, we do this through our actions, we do this in a very focused way with affirmative prayer. So if there is anything that you know that you want to experience more in your life, something that you want to release, something that you want to clarify, whatever it might be, prayer. Absolutely prayer. If you'd like us to pray with you, you can send a request here at www.ntmedia.org/prayer. And we have a family of ministers and practitioners who would be more than happy to hold your intention. And of course, whenever we pray here on the network or whenever we pray separately, we are nevertheless praying into that same greater consciousness. So that I can say a prayer for someone who is literally thousands of miles away and even unaware that I am seeking to open to their greatest good. And yet, that works. That is the power of prayer. Good morning, it's all love. Good to see you. So, this is what I wanted to share with you this morning. This comes from Everyday Spirit, the Daybook of Wisdom, Joy, and Peace by Mary Davis. And she wrote, let's ask for guidance today and listen with an open mind for answers in the form of intuition, a strong feeling, a song, a sign. I have access to universal wisdom through my intention. I always know the way when I listen with a quiet and open heart. That affirmation, that second part about having access through intention and knowing the way when I listen. Those are important aspects of this for me and potentially for a number of you as well. We have this access, we have this capacity, but we need to be able to take advantage of it. So let's take this into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. Allow yourself this moment to recognize the importance of your presence, to recognize the power of your presence, to recognize that when we are present, that we are allowing ourselves to open to the inflow of all that is our divine birthright, to open to all of the truths of who and whose we are. So I breathe that knowledge in. I allow it to bring a sustaining and invigorating life to my body and to my mind, allowing my spirit to be free, to flow, to open, to be receptive to the goodness that is my birthright and the birthright of each and every one of us. As I sit here, allowing myself to feel that connection, I can feel a lightness of being. I can feel an opening. I can feel a strengthening. And I allow that to provide a guide and a guard as I go through this day. A guard not against what is outside, but a guard against the ways in which I close myself off. And so today, I am praying from this place of openness. I'm praying from this place of clarity, knowing that divine wisdom is always present within me, knowing that the accumulated wisdom of all is connected within the one, knowing that the creativity that allows for the most magnificent solutions is something that is part of who and whose each of us is. And so I do what I can to foster that creativity. I do what I can to enable and to access that availability, that openness. And just as when I sit with paints, I sit with various objects to create a piece of art, I start with the basic pieces, but I have to imbue them with a vision. I have to imbue them with an idea. I have to allow something to emerge so that I can create. And I do the same thing in my life. I do the same thing in my prayers. I open myself to all that I have within. And I apply all of that to that mental image, allowing my greatest good to emerge. If I were to do this each and every day, over and over and over again, that practice would become a part of who I am. And it's not about making this happen. It's about allowing this to happen. It's about recognizing that this is not what I have to do, but what I get to do. And so just as I know that there is a supply of water, and I need to turn that faucet. Same thing applies in my spiritual life. I know that there is this abundance of grace, this abundance of wisdom, this abundance of all that is good. But I need to open to that. I need to be receptive to that. Life is about flow. Love is about flow. Energy is about flow. Recognizing that I am not just in the flow, but I am the flow, allows me to recognize my place in the world, my place in this physical plane, my place in the eternal. And so today, opening my heart, opening my mind, opening up my spirit to allow all that I am, allow myself to bring all of those gifts with me, allow them to inform me, allow them to work their way in and through and as me out into the world. Today I celebrate that gift. Today I recognize, I am aware, I am thankful, and I have a greater sense of certainty that whatever comes my way, I have within me all that I need to be able to resolve, to be able to work through, work with whatever it is that I need. Because I am the beloved of the beloved, as is each and every one of us. And so, having spoken this word, I know that it has gone into the law, and I know that the law always says yes. And so it is. I have access to universal wisdom through my intention. I always know the way when I listen with a quiet and open heart. And so it is. It's all love, and so it is, Garrett. All right, folks. Today is your opportunity to listen, your opportunity to speak, your opportunity to find that sign. I love the idea that they say that could be a song. Whatever it might be, allow yourself to be receptive to it. Allow yourself to flow with it. And always remember that you are loved, and how magnificent you are love. Namaste.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network. Come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then.